Welcome to part 5 of our video series based on the book Gyan Ganj by Padma Shri Dr. Gopinath Kaviraji. In this book, Dr. Kaviraji shares his experiences with his guru, Vishuddhanand Paramahamsa, who stayed in Gyan Ganj for 12 years. He was the first to introduce Surya Vigyan to the world. Before starting, I honor the masters of Gyan Ganj and the Guru Mandir. So, Vishuddhananji and his disciples used to gather in his ashram every evening discussing spiritual matters. This particular conversation happened in 1920. During the discussion, Kaviraji, who was present there, brought up something fascinating that he read in the scriptures. It was about the unique divine fragrance of Lord Krishna described in the scripture Chaitanya Charit Amrit. So he asked Baba, is this fragrance real or is it just symbolic? So Baba smiled and asked Kaviraji to name the ingredients of Krishna's fragrance as mentioned in the scripture. Kaviraji began listing them one by one, like blue lotus, musk, and more. Baba gently waves his hands in the air as if collecting something invisible. With each ingredient named, Baba's hand movement grew more deliberate, as though he is gathering something unseen. When Kaviraji mentions the final component, Baba lowers his hand and asks the disciples to come closer and smell. The disciples were amazed. An extraordinary aroma filled the air, sweet, rich, and otherworldly. Baba explains what just happened. Using Surya Vignan, he channeled the energy of the sun to attract and combine the subtle essences of the listed ingredients, creating the miraculous fragrance of Krishna. The next day, Baba gave Kaviraji a bottle of this one-of-a-kind fragrance created by the sun's rays. He asked him, Kaviraji asked Baba, Baba, how do you attract just by hearing the names of various substances? So Baba said, what's difficult about it? If one understands the natural ability to attract, and if you have the knowledge of the elements, it's not hard at all. The sun's rays have an expansive power. Anything that exists can be drawn from great distance in a short time, even large objects. But once you learn, you will see it's not impossible to create a universe. That's what he said. Then Baba continued. He continued unveiling a deeper truth about the existence. He said, nothing is ever truly destroyed. If you burn a book in a fire, its essence remains. And that book, that same book, could reappear fully intact in another place and time. This might seem incredible, but this also proves that destruction is also an illusion. Likewise, if a drop of milk falls into the river Ganges at one place and is later the same dropped milk can be retrieved from another place, we must accept that the essence of things never vanishes. And he said, even if a spirit being travels through realms in the universes, a powerful spiritual scientist could attract it back. So Baba explained how mastering Surya Vignan, the ancient solar science, unlocks the mysteries of creation. He said, once you understand the science of the sun, all other sciences becomes much easier. Nothing truly disappears, and creation is constantly unfolding. Baba's demonstration wasn't just a story about Krishna's divine fragrance. It was a proof of the hidden powers within nature and ourselves. when we align with the deeper force of the universe. Baba also added something very important. He said that the emotions of an elderly person are hidden within a child, and by observing a child, one can predict the child's future state. Similarly, childhood emotions are present in an elderly person. So, observing an elderly person allows one to perceive their past, just as a seed holds a tree and the tree holds a seed. Everything is interconnected, everything is in everything. It is critical to heal and shape our inner self, which is the universe itself, and align with a powerful you. If you do so, just as the fragrance of Krishna reappeared, just as Vishuddhananji transformed a rose into a hibiscus, we can transform, create, and rewire ourselves. But we should know the sun energy within us and how to empower it. That we will be discussing in the coming video. I believe that our present is not just fleeting moment, it is the blueprint of our future. So we have to be careful how we create our present. Namaste.